We now want to shift over and kind of focus a little bit on the weekend because, of course, don't know if you realize this, it is the 4th of July. There's going to be a lot going on, and not just really across the country, but specifically right here in West Michigan. Almost too many events to even count if you want to spend Friday, Saturday, Sunday. There's something going on each one of those days to celebrate the 4th of July holiday, and it can be a little overwhelming to try to find that perfect event for you in your neck of the woods, which is why, thankfully, we have the help of the one and only Anna Skog. She spent plenty of time going through all of the different events happening across West Michigan, combining them all into one list, which you can find right now over on woodtv.com as well. She talked a little bit about some of those events, some of the key events, and also gave us a little bit of a behind-the-scenes look at how she compiled that list when she came on earlier this week. Let's take a listen now to that interview with Anna. Anna, thank you so much for joining us today. Great to have you in, and definitely want to send you a quick thank you for putting together that list of all the different fireworks shows and 4th of July events that people can take part in this weekend, because I definitely did not want to go through the hassle of having to look for the perfect event for me, my friends, everybody that wants to do something for that Friday and Saturday stretch. And you've made it super easy because now people just have to click on that story, find their county, and then find the perfect event for them. I mean, you did this again last year, and we kind of talked about it. So again, kind of go over your process on how exactly you were able to do this yet again.
Yeah, so I actually went back to the list from last year, and I wanted to make sure that I got every event that I had last year on there this year. So some of them weren't happening again, but most of them were, if not all. No, not all of them, but most of them were. So I went back, and there's 15 counties worth of events, 53 events. 35 of those are fireworks shows, and 21 are parades. And that's not all. There's like a night of destruction at Kalamazoo Speedway. There is like barbecues and just celebrations, all kinds of stuff, band tributes. Yeah, there's all kinds of stuff for you to do this weekend. All through the weekend, really. Friday, Saturday, probably even Sunday, there's events going on.
Mm-hmm. And we've been obviously keeping a close eye on the weather with Storm Team 8. It's looking like it's going to be pretty good for this weekend. So definitely encourage everybody, if you don't have 4th of July plans, really any of the days of this weekend, because events are going to be happening every single day throughout the weekend. Highly encourage you to check out Anna's list. It is available right now over on our website, woodtv.com. Anna, kind of want you to reemphasize what you said a little bit ago of just what people can find inside. I mean, there's over 50 different events in multiple different counties for people to check out.
Yeah, like I said, 53 events across 15 counties. So whether you're in Kent County, Berry County, Calhoun County, Muskegon County, Kalamazoo, really anywhere, you can find something happening near you. Now, a couple of these events did happen last week, but the majority of them are going on Friday, Saturday, Sunday of this weekend. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, no, make sure that all the information you need is in that list, the date, the times, locations. Just make sure that you're reading the list properly to find that perfect event. We're obviously going to be talking a lot about the Grand Rapids 4th of July celebration. That's the big one here in West Michigan and sort of in our neck of the woods. A lot being planned for that one. We're super excited about it. You can actually, if you don't want to go downtown and see it in person, we're actually going to be airing it over on WXSP that you can check out there. So again, just plenty of reasons to check it out. What's in store for everybody at the Grand Rapids celebration?
Yeah, so not only is it going to be aired on WXSP, but it will also stream live on woodtv.com. Yes. So make sure to check that out. It's going to start, the whole celebration really starts around 6 p.m. when they have a welcome, a national anthem. They're going to have some music, some live performances. And then by 10:20, the test shot goes off. So presuming that goes well, they then continue into the main fireworks show at 10:30 p.m. So yeah, that'll be a lot of fun. I think they have I'm pretty sure there'll probably be food there. They have some music going on, so it's just a lot of fun. It's down in Anabawin Park in Grand Rapids.
Yeah, so plenty, you're going to want to get down there early, and that's why they have all the different fun planned, because again, if you get there at maybe 7, you're still about 3.5 hours away from the fireworks, but there's going to be plenty of fun there, so you're not going to mind being there a little bit early. In fact, you're probably going to have more fun if you get there early, sort of map out the area, find that perfect spot to watch the fireworks. There are a couple of other events, over 50 of them on that list. I mean, any other events that really caught your eye that you think people are going to be really excited to check out?
Yeah, well, gosh, it was hard to pick a couple just to feature, but I decided to pull out the 4th of July fireworks spectacular at the Grand Haven Musical Fountain. because like that's always a really unique experience. I don't know that there's a
Absolutely.
musical fountain anywhere else in Grand Rapids, or I mean in West Michigan at all.
Yeah.
So go down there. They're going to have fireworks. That's on July 4th, just after 10 p.m. So that's actually on the 4th. Well, Grand Rapids is on the 5th. I don't know if we mentioned that actually.
Yeah,
So
glad that we're mentioning
Yes.
this now. Remember, that's on the 5th. That's on the Saturday,
That's on the 5th.
everybody.
So
Yeah,
if you
got
want something on the 4th,
Right.
head on to Grand Haven. I mean, there's tons of other stuff on the 4th too, but
Right.
that's just one of them. Another thing happening on the 4th is the East Grand Rapids 4th of July celebration. I've actually attended this last year. It was really cool. They have a parade at noon to kick it off, and then from 1 to 3:30 is like inflatables, food trucks, water ski show on the lake, which that's really cool. And then 8 p.m. to dusk is a concert, and then by dusk is the fireworks show right over Reed's Lake. So it's really beautiful.
Yeah, no, if you've been over there by Reed's Lake, I mean, just on a regular day, it's super nice to be out there. Imagine the fireworks over the lake. It's going to be an awesome, awesome time. One event that you won't see on the list, Anna, is, of course, the 4th of July parade over in Schoolcraft. They had to cancel it. Late last week, we got word and sort of put our investigative team kind of working a little bit more to find out more information. Turns out that the reasoning behind that was not enough police officers available to work it, just to make sure that traffic was being detoured and just general safety in there. So again, pretty disheartening for a lot of fans. You know, this is the second year in a row that the parade had to get canceled, but the city of Schoolcraft and the surrounding area, Kalamazoo County in general, is really trying to make sure that people in that community can still have fun for the 4th of July.
Yeah, exactly. So yeah, like you said, not enough police to staff the parade, unfortunately, but they wanted to make sure to note that they're still having their pancake breakfast, which is the biggest fundraiser of the year. That's at Schoolcraft High School that morning. And then they're doing a 5K, a car show, a celebration at the American Legion. And then if you want to go to the Growlers game, the Kalamazoo Growlers, the tickets are half price, actually.
Wow.
And then that also includes fireworks, as well as fireworks at dusk on July 5th. So still a lot of stuff happening in Schoolcraft, even though, unfortunately, the parade is canceled.
Absolutely. You know, you get to go hang out at the Kalamazoo Growlers game. You know, if you're a
Yeah.
Schoolcraft resident, you get half-price tickets. I mean, again, plenty of things to check out, even though the parade being canceled can be a little discouraging. There's still lots of fun to be had over there in Kalamazoo County. And, of course, again, check out Anna's list. You can find something fun to do somewhere in West Michigan. No place is ever too far away when you're in West Michigan, especially for an awesome, awesome event like that. Anna, got to ask, though, you know, as we are approaching really the firework holiday, I always like asking this question for people because everybody's been to probably at least one fireworks show. They've maybe seen at least one firework, whether it's in a TV show or maybe on a stream like what we're going to be offering for this year. Do you have a favorite firework, whether it's seeing one in the sky or maybe lighting one yourself?
I definitely wouldn't light one myself. I'm a little too scared to do that. And fun fact, at the end of the list, you'll find a little bit of firework safety. So if you are planning on lighting one off yourself, take a look at the tips at the end because we kind of tell you like, you know, a little bit of safety and what not to do. But I have, in fact, seen fireworks in person.
Yes.
And I really enjoy the ones where when they burst, they are like a shape, specifically like a smiley face or like a heart. I don't know how they do that. I don't know the physics of it at all. No idea, but they're so impressive when I see those. I'm always like, wow. Yeah. It's like I'm a kid again.
No, exactly. No, watching them on screen, I mean, just as fun in my opinion. Obviously, you don't get that loud boom that I think really scares a lot of people. It scares me myself.
Beats your heart a little bit.
Yeah, right. It makes it skip a beat, you know. But I'm with you on that. You know, I don't think I've lit a firework off by myself on my own. Gosh, since I was a kid, since I had adult supervision, probably. That was probably the last time. I don't want to be
the adult supervisor.
I wouldn't trust myself to be the adult supervisor. No way. All right, awesome. Well, great stuff again, and definitely encourage everybody to check out Anna's list. It is available right now over on woodtv.com, including all of those safety tips. Again, whether you're lighting off a firework, you're cooking. You know, we talked to Brian Murphy with the Berrien County Health Department a little bit ago to also learn about, you know, best practices for handling food during those cookouts, and of course your pets. Definitely with all the fireworks going on, you want to make sure your pets are okay. We've got safety tips on that as well. Again, all on woodtv.com. Check it out right now. Get ready for the 4th of July and make sure you are well prepared to not only be safe, but also have a really good time. Anna, thank you so much for stopping by. We really do appreciate it.
Thanks for having me.
Of course. All right, great stuff from Anna. Again, if you want to know where the perfect fireworks show for you is happening, definitely go ahead and check out our list right now over on woodtv.com.